Good morning, I'm meteorologist Caitlyn. Lorr. We're starting the week off with some cloudy skies, but don't worry, we're going to see that sunshine by this afternoon. The only downside to today as well, that breeze is going to stick around and it's going to lead to some bitter wind chills throughout the day. Now, that being said, temperature-wise out there, not too terrible. We're Minnesotans. We can handle 20-degree temperatures, though we are seeing as low as 19 degrees in Marshall and Olivia, with 24 degrees here in Mankato, St. Peter, and Hutchinson. The warmest we have in the area right now is about 29 degrees down in Mason City. Now, this doesn't look too bad, but then you take a look at the winds and you go, well, I don't want that. Winds are pretty strong out of the northwest, reaching upwards of about 30 miles an hour in portions of the area. Now, a good chunk of the area is ranging between 15 and 25 miles an hour, and then you just have this small handful of areas like St. James, Blue Earth, and Fairmont that are surpassing 25 miles an hour. Now, you mix these strong winds with these colder temperatures and you get some bitter wind chills out there. We are actually feeling like the single digits for a good chunk of the area, with the coldest wind chill coming in at 4 degrees in Olivia, Marshall, Slayton, and Windham. We're sitting at, or a wind chill I should say, is sitting at 9 degrees here in Mankato. Now remember, the wind chill is what it feels like on your skin outside. So if I were to go outside in just this dress without a jacket on, it's going to feel like 9 degrees on my arms outside. So this is all the more reason to make sure you at least have a jacket as you head out the door. You might want to make mom and dad happy. Grab the hat and the gloves as well, especially because winds are going to remain strong through the day today here in Mankato, upwards of 20 miles an hour. And even when they start to die down, it's going to take a long time for them to really calm down. So it's going to stay breezy all day. Now, the good news is we are looking at sunshine, and you can already see that on satellite radar imagery. Thankfully, this little bit of mixed precipitation is long out of the area and into Wisconsin. We didn't see any of that this morning, aside from maybe a snowflake here or there. What you can see is that the edge of the clouds is out to the west, and we've got some sunshine working its way in as this edge of the clouds continues to move eastward out and through the area. So as we take a look at the futurecast, by the early to mid-afternoon hours is when we'll see mostly sunny skies, and then we're going to hold on to that sunshine through the rest of the day today, with clear skies sticking around tonight into tomorrow morning. Now, tomorrow will be a little bit of the opposite in the sense that we're going to see increasing clouds tomorrow afternoon versus decreasing. So we will get a little bit of sunshine tomorrow before those clouds thicken back up. Here's a look at your turkey planner. I know today's not Thanksgiving, but we're starting those Thanksgiving plans, whether it's traveling, getting the turkey out of the freezer, whatever it may be. We are looking at the upper 20s today for a high of 29 degrees, and then we're going to drop into the mid-20s as we go into the evening hours, eventually reaching a low of 18 degrees by tomorrow morning. Now, I mentioned that tomorrow we are looking at increasing clouds, so as the day goes on, we're going to start off mostly clear and sunny and eventually become mostly cloudy, but because of that sunshine we are expecting, temperature-wise, we are going to hover in the upper 20s for a high of 29 degrees. The best news is not just the sunshine we're going to see, but winds are going to be much lighter tomorrow compared to today, so that will kind of take away the strong wind chill. Unfortunately, we are still tracking that Arctic air to move into the area, so we are looking at pretty low temperatures, or rather below average. Here's your line here, so we're kind of sticking in these couple of darker blues here. Average is kind of more this gray color, so we're going to be below average. Here's what that looks like on your extended forecast. We get to enjoy the upper 20s for the next few days with a chance of flurries on Wednesday. Thanksgiving will be a little bit colder with mid-20s for the afternoon hours, whether you're watching football or maybe making the turkey or eating dessert, whatever it may be. As we go into the upcoming shopping weekend, the kickoff to the shopping season, that's when that Arctic air is going to move in. So if you're going to be in and out of stores in your vehicle, make sure you dress warm. We're looking at highs in the teens with temperatures dipping into the single digits overnight. The best news is it's not going to stick around long. We'll start to warm back up into the upper 20s by the middle of next week.